Hey everyone, welcome back to PALS TV. We are, like I said, we were going to stop out to our friends to Together We Grow. They're out on scene right now at the gardens, getting a little bit of much needed rain out there. So I'm interested to see what kind of stuff they have in store for us. I know we have some of our friends out there from a step group that we have in Heath. So we'll get to see some of our pals and our friends over at Together We Grow. So how you guys doing today?
Hi guys.
There we go.
So somehow the screen flipped over sideways on us again.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's so yeah.
Is it better? Is it better this way?
Oh yeah, for some reason that fixed it. I don't know why.
Okay. It likes to be one direction.
Oh,
all right, you guys, we're on.
Hi guys. Together We Grow from the 6th Street Garden in Newark, Ohio, just in case you're in a different state. Are there other states, Sarah? No? Okay, never mind. Newark, Ohio then. That's how you understand it. And we also have some pals people with us today. Sarah's here.
Hey, Lonnie.
Hey, Lonnie.
Got it.
What's your name?
Alan.
Oh,
Alan.
Alan.
Oh, Alan. And Terry.
And Terry. And then we have Kim on the camera, Kim Bose, our regular with Together We Grow, PALS TV. And then we have Lou here, and we have Dan, our garden director, and a volunteer, Brittany. So that's everyone. What we're gonna do today is talk about some, because there's always something growing on around here. We're gonna walk around and we're gonna observe what's growing on, and we're going to talk about like companion planting and talk about also when we plant these certain crops. So then we'll talk about that, our vegetables. But first, Lou is here and she has some things to talk about her marigolds.
Okay, I'm going to take off my mask for a minute. If some of you were probably watching when we did things about planting in containers, and I did that session because I supposedly thought I was really good at it. Well, I didn't follow my own advice very well with this particular plant. Now, this is marigolds. And if you look at it, what would you think is wrong with it? What did I do wrong?
Not enough water?
That's what you would think at first. I didn't water it.
Heat or something.
Oh, that too.
Well, one would think it was not enough water, but the truth is it was way too much water.
Oops.
I think it actually got root rot and drowned. And we can't think about plants drowning, but this whole plant is dead. The rest of it might survive if I put it in a pot with soil that's not so soggy. I bought these pots, 4 of them, all at the same place. And all of them, I thought, had some nice big holes and then a little plastic liner, like a little platform, so they would drain. Well, this one, either the holes weren't punched out or they just weren't there. But those, when we had about 3 days of really big rains, I went out front, and this actually had water up to the top, and I tried to dump some out, but I think,
Too late.
I think I drowned them. So it's really important if you're planting in pots outside, not only that you have good soil and stuff that's going to retain the water, but that you have good drainage to drain the water out. Or I might have saved this plant if I had just pulled it against the house where it wouldn't get so much rain, but I didn't really notice it wasn't draining until after it was
What
drowning.
was the holes like at the bottom?
Well, the holes are practically non-existent. I don't know why I didn't notice that. I was just doing, the other pots looked alike, and so I just wasn't paying much attention.
That's okay.
But
That's it. We get excited when we're
Maybe
planting.
this part will live, but if it doesn't,
Well, there is still
the other
green.
3 look pretty good.
There's still green on these. There's none on this. So this goes.
But it's been hard on potted plants outside because first we get tons of water and then we got no water. So unless you're fairly vigilant, they can get too wet or too dry. So that's that. Just, you know, do as I say. Get
Not
your
as
pot
I
to
did.
green, not as I did.
Sorry, that's a cool name, but hard to remember. Kaylani.
Dan's one for me, but I was gonna say, like, you want the plants like have every clean, like water and sun, but not too much rain though.
Yeah.
So I want the plants to stay healthy and strong.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, are we gonna walk around now?
Yeah. So, how does everyone want to do? Do you want to go down the list and then go look for the things and then start talking about this? All right. So.
We might be kind of all over the garden that way if we're from here to here to here.
Yeah.
We can do it.
But besides that, we're talking about companion planting too. So maybe what will happen is when we go over there, we're going to find things that's planted together in the garden.
Mhm.
So let's go see if we can find some bush beans or some beans.
Mhm.
Beans.
I hope that plant comes back to life.
My daughter watches this
We'll see if
kids
this part
show,
does.
and
The other part.
sometimes I'm worried that will overshadow everything. Yeah, but we can talk about what's going on. Let's do this. Here is the PALS garden, and you guys, anytime, and Sarah knows because Sarah's been in here for lunch and stuff. You can come in, and this is your garden. This is for the participants and staff even to come in and pick. We have peppers to pick, definitely. And once you pick them, more will grow. So when you come over here and get about that size, you don't let these little ones aren't quite ready. Yeah. So definitely pick, and you're welcome to come over here anytime. Just let us know, or Sarah can get in here. Let Sarah know. But you guys, I did not know when we planted in the greenhouse with the participants. We started all the tomatoes, and I thought we just had beefsteak and like cherry tomatoes, but we have these amazing. I was snacking on these all day yesterday because I planted some in my garden.
So that one's right.
Yes, this is right. And it's not as, what is the word? Acidic or acidy.
Acidic. Yeah, it's less
Yeah.
acidic. Okay.
Then, red tomatoes. Does anyone want to try? You can pick one. I mean, or I got gloves. I don't know. But anyways, I will if nobody else wants one. But they're so good.
Wow. You want?
Man,
Kaylani will take it.
yes. I love them.
I haven't tried them.
I've
heard red
tomato.
It's a yellow cherry tomato. It's almost.
Yellow and orange tomato is going to be substantially less in acid. That's
Yeah.
why people
Sure,
like
go
yellow
ahead, try
and
it. You want? Guess what?
You guys, I have more.
It's okay.
You want some
Here's
more?
one.
Looks like there might be a yellow one down here. See in the middle?
This
Yeah,
one,
bad.
see, you guys, this one almost looks like maybe that's. Now this is how mine was right. So
This is good. Huh. Thank you.
I
Okay.
have a tomato plant that has all yellow, and I mean they're definitely ripe, but not ripe. So anyways, yeah. So this is some companion planting because usually peppers and tomatoes do really well planted together. Some. Let's see what. Let's just look and see.
all different kinds. Get yellow ones with banana peppers.
You guys want seeds from these?
Does anyone want a tomato? I have one. I have two.
They're good.
Well, peppers, companion planting wise, they grow good with tomatoes, parsley, basil, or carrots. But they do not grow well with fennel, apparently. So there's that. But this is the PALS garden. Let's see.
Are those beans?
Oh, those
Oh,
are cool.
those might be bush beans there.
You guys, we found bush beans.
These are bush beans and pole beans, right?
So you can tell the difference in this picture. The bush beans are in the front and then the pole beans are in the back. So you can see some of them grow low.
So, and we have beans, the buds, and right here's beans.
So that's not quite ready, but
It's sitting there.
it is getting there.
What grows with beans?
So beans is, these are the companion. They do like growing. Beans like growing with carrots, cabbage, cauliflower, cucumber, marigolds, and corn.
Yay, there it is.
So there's actually something called the Three Sisters. What is that? That's corn.
Squash
Beans.
and beans.
And so what is like the thing on that? They grow, the corn helps the beans grow up.
Squash covers the ground to keep the weeds out. The beans will actually grow up the corn stalks.
Yeah.
So you put the three together and you don't have to worry about weeding. You don't have to worry about bending over to pick up
The green
beans because
beans.
they climb up the corn stalks like this.
So that's like an ancient
Indians.
gardening. Okay.
Yeah.
Native American.
My mom's neighbor in Reynoldsburg is Indian, and they plant a lot like that. They do the sister planting,
Oh,
and it's pretty cool.
Well, I think that Native Americans planted them too in like
a mound?
in a mound.
Yeah.
And they would bury, if they had them fish in the mound as fertilizers. So
All right.
when
We
fish
should
were
do that.
probably very plentiful,
We should do that next year. That'd be fun.
Yeah. So we should try some of
Yeah,
those
I
different
would.
planting techniques. And that's a really cool.
Don't hurt yourself.
What kind of pepper is it? Is that?
We thought they were sweet banana, but
Now
they might
let's
be
just
hot
say
rats.
it's cool to try things out of the garden. But
Okay, so
when it comes to pepper-
somebody's really hurting over here. She tried a pepper and she's crying.
Yeah. If you need water, there's an unopened water over there. If you have one, unless you're.
And yours is
inside,
okay?
you can go for
Oh,
it.
yours is hot too? Oh gosh.
How hot are they?
They're burning.
So on the hot meter, they're like up to the red.
No, I'd say it's
All right. Little too hot for 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. in the
That's it.
morning.
Here's the thing, I didn't start any hot peppers, I only started sweet banana. But over the course of the growing season, volunteers bring over plants that they don't have use for.
Yeah.
And if they're not marked, we put them in with the other ones. You know,
Ah.
banana and a sweet banana both look the same.
Oh my gosh.
You guys don't want it, you can throw it in that compost.
oh, it's definitely fun.
but if you put a couple of those in your
I kind of want to try it now, but.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Let's see.
That would make a good salsa.
Yeah, verde. Maybe it's a verde. Oh, that's what they do. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at
Oh,
these.
talk about hot peppers.
Look at these. What are these? Does anyone know what these are? I think these are they're more ripe than the ones we have in our U-Pick garden. This is somebody's community garden. And this, I don't know if I should pick it because it's not my garden. Maybe we'll go pick it over here. But it's a tomatillo. And it's probably definitely not on, but it's a tomato. And that is what's that sauce, verde hot sauce it's made out of? When we go over to the U-Pick garden, we'll show you when we open one of these what's inside, but this is what it looks like. I guess when it's ripe. These are ripe, right, Dan? The
They're
green.
still green. They're supposed to change color almost. They'll go bad.
Okay. We'll go that way.
This gardener is definitely going to make some sauce because they've got the tomatillos and they've got the jalapenos.
And they've got these little guys here.
And those are usually really hot too. I don't
And these are
know what they're called. but-
these are some big peppers here.
Have you guys had stuffed peppers before?
And they've got lots of tomatoes growing. So
They've got a salsa garden. So we'll go over to the tomatillos over in the.
And I guess we should bring up, we've been doing our U-Pick garden for 2 weeks now. We've had 2 U-Picks here at 6th Street. And U-Pick is where anyone is welcome in the community to come in between 5:30 and 7 o'clock on Mondays and pick from these 2 areas here, this big area over there, and then raspberries. But we've had a lot of families coming in to pick, so we might not have a lot, but.
So Dan picks a tomatillo.
Now, once a husk starts turning yellow or brown, those will peel right off. And you got a tomatillo.
Oh my gosh, I never had them when they were actually full grown like this. Can I bite into it?
Yeah.
Is it hot?
No,
Yeah.
citrusy and tart. This what?
Interesting. Because it has a sweet taste.
Does it taste like a tomato?
Not really.
More like a pepper.
Yeah.
Like but a tomato. Very strange. Is that like a hybrid thing that started that, or is it like always been a?
It's always been. If you see the green husk, and then down there you can see where they're starting to turn yellow.
See
You
the
make
inside?
a great tomatillo salsa
Wow.
or chili verde sauce.
Anyways, I don't know if I'd want to continue this whole thing, but.
Anybody want to taste this one?
They're-
Go ahead, one.
They're afraid.
Sure, I'll try it.
Oh, good for you.
I'm not a tomato eater.
It might cool down your pepper.
It definitely doesn't have that. What's that? I can't say that word, but acid in it, like a tomato does.
I can have it. I prefer cabbage.
Yep, they're starting to close up.
Okay, let's talk about cabbage. In our U-Pick, a girl came. She was like 11, and she got a nice head of cabbage, of this big, baby. That was picked. And let's see. Cabbage likes to grow with beets. Do we see any beets? No. Potatoes. Do we see any potatoes?
Over in the buckets.
And here.
Oh, those are potatoes. Oh, they're right here. Companion planting.
Potatoes, onions, sage, celery, and chamomile. So some herbs. They do not like strawberries. They don't grow well with strawberries, tomatoes, or eggplant.
Okay. Wonderful.
Cabbage. But there are tomatoes there, but it's far enough away.
Yeah, the tomatoes are over there. Oh, they've got the yellow tomatoes.
Yeah, those really good.
These are pear-shaped, and they're very good. They're not very acidic, so they're good for people that can't have acid.
Good for what?
They're good for people who can't have acid, like their acid stomach, so they don't have as much acid in them.
That's good.
Oh,
You got it.
Now, if anyone wants to try one, there's a yellow tomato, pear tomato.
Those little pear ones are really sweet.
Yes. They're a nice snack. So let's walk this way. Let's actually just kind of we're going to know specific order. So let's see if anybody knows what this is. I don't have anything about watermelon. Watermelon, you know,
There's some flowers.
you
They'll turn into
really.
the melon.
This is our watermelon patch,
And it's huge.
and we don't really do a lot. Watermelons like to just take over, and they like to just have their own little patch.
It's
I
big.
guess you could grow watermelon in your garden with other things, but really,
It'll take over, wouldn't it?
it's ideal to have a watermelon patch, maybe a small, patch if your home garden. But you guys, it's so important not to step on these vines when you're looking, because if you step on these, then they start to die, and you won't get the watermelon. It'll be premature, and you won't have it. So we don't want to go in there and walk around, but I do think. Does anyone? Maybe we can see if we can spot one. A little tiny. I don't think so. I don't think there is any yet. Now we do have pumpkins that the plants are about that size. That we have little pumpkins at the other garden, but I don't see any.
I don't know.
Nope, there's lots of blossoms, but I
Yeah.
don't see any.
It would take some time to do it. Girl.
Warming, yes.
Let's look at these marigolds in the center. Remember that marigolds help with insects? So you'll see those planted in a lot of gardens. And here, I will
And
tell
those
you.
marigolds didn't drown. Like the
Oh,
ones
yeah.
that
Oh, there's a bunch around there.
So it says plant some marigolds next to your tomatoes to keep them healthy and happy. Marigolds contain a phytotoxin called alpha tertianol, which prevents nematodes, which is roundworms. So it's roundworms that it prevents from munching on the roots of your precious tomato plants. They also work wonders planted near Brussels sprouts, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, because it will prevent cabbage worms from joining the party. So we're talking about mostly keeping worms out of your.
There they are. Nice big marigolds.
And it looks like they have watermelon here.
Oh, there's something hanging on the fence over there.
Oh, a pumpkin.
Yeah, and the one down there.
Is it a pumpkin or a squash? I can tell the difference.
So there's something. We're not sure what it is, but it might be a pumpkin.
Oh, I think it is a pumpkin.
So somebody took the vine and hung it over the fence, and we ended up with
Down there,
pumpkins.
there's more pumpkin.
Okay.
Those are those
Squash,
butternut.
butternut squash.
The butternut squash. They like
You wanna see
to
pumpkins?
Oh, okay.
climb.
Pumpkins.
Oh, those big ones.
Yeah, and you guys, I guess,
Oh, we have some here.
Sarah over here. Sarah, what did you find over there? Two watermelons. Yeah, but they're not ready. They are not ready to harvest, but we will go see what they look like when they start growing. Oh yeah.
Where are they?
Oh, there's little babies.
Oh my gosh, under the
There's one
table.
over there next to the table.
Under the table, there's a baby watermelon.
The watermelon game has begun.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's very little. It's only as big as my hand.
Aww.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw that.
We're rooting for you. Look at my stupid little corny garden joke.
And
All
there
right,
should be
guys, we
another
don't
one.
want to run out of time. Get it?
Hmm.
Time.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay. Okay, you guys. Well, I don't have anything really on raspberries, and blackberries, but
These have been pretty clean. They had a lot on them earlier, but somebody came and
they grow.
wiped them out because these are supposed to be blackberries, so they're not ripe yet.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh,
Has to be pretty, but you can pick it if you want.
This one right here be okay to pick.
Yeah, try that.
But I don't. Yeah, I got them.
Generally, if you cut them, if they come off easy, they're ripe. We'll see. Is it okay? Yeah?
You're good.
Okay. They haven't gotten a lot of water this year, so I don't know if they're going to be bitter or not.
It's a little bit of it. It's pretty good.
So there's a lot. They'll be coming up.
I like that. Those are good.
Try this one.
That's an even bigger one. They got a better.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Those are soybeans.
Soybeans, you guys.
So that's a soybean right there.
Soy milk out of it?
All those
I'm
little
sure.
bumps
Oh, no.
in there will be, all the little bumps will be a soybean.
No. No, wait. Soybeans falls in there.
Soybeans, soy milk. That would make sense.
I don't know if that makes sense or not. I don't think it does.
Oh, and the lesson on corn.
Yeah. Yeah, they have nice.
So here's some baby corn. And one of the things you may not know is each piece of silk on the top of the corn is linked to a kernel of corn on the inside. So each one of these, at the end of each one of these, it makes a kernel. If it gets pollinated. If it doesn't get pollinated, then it will only make a few kernels. So that's why you need a lot of corn. You need to have it fertilize all the little silk.
So far, they're
this?
doing pretty well.
Yeah,
And there's bees,
Yep.
so pollinating is.
yeah. And a lot of corn is pollinated a lot of times by wind. So if you only have a few, you probably won't get a lot of pollination. That's why you need a lot of corn, because a lot of times it's just the wind that's knocking all the pollen and stuff off of the top.
But we'll have to look at our corn that's all together over here compared to hers, because it looks like hers might be doing pretty.
Yeah.
Who wants to maybe dig up a potato or two, you know?
We've got
Yes,
some
you
like
guys.
we've got some brown plants they can pull out.
So potatoes are ready when you see the dead leaves, when they die.
See how that's
So you see
dead?
how this is dead here? So who wants to like stick their hand in there? Do you want me to, or does someone want to do it? Okay.
Does it come out?
Well, you want to.
Or how do you do it?
Like this. It go
Oh,
in
get the
there.
roots.
Yeah.
Hold on. Like that?
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything in there because it might have died before.
Okay, we're gonna try another one. This
Sorry.
one,
Sometimes
this
you
one
wanna
looks
do
like
this.
it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get a whole bunch of them.
There you go. You
guys.
found it.
My bad.
Oh, there's a little,
I didn't know. I thought we had Idaho, so I was not expecting that.
those
But
are
there,
cute little red ones.
there we go. A red tomato. Or
Okay.
a tomato. A red potato.
You want to try these? These are kind of brown.
Yeah.
I like it.
Who wants to try these here?
Want to try this one?
I want to try one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
See if I can do this.
Here's a potato.
Yeah, we done it. Oh, I can feel one. Wait, no, I didn't.
Hey, what about right here?
I don't want to dig it all the way up. I can't.
There you go. You're
Oh,
getting
no.
it.
I got one. Do I pick it or do I pick it?
Yeah, you can pick it.
It's ready to pick. It's a nice one.
Oh, no.
You might be able to pull these and get some.
Oh, yeah, the two and another one.
Oh, baby.
Oops, sorry. I mean, a big.
That's all right.
Isn't that the funnest thing to dig up?
They're cute.
Isn't that great? So you've got some more baby ones, and you might be some more down inside here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You got oh, that's a rock.
Oh.
I got a rock.
Aw.
But even though it looks like there's nothing in here, you can keep digging because there might have been another plant in there that died,
Yeah.
and it left potatoes under the ground. So sometimes you can't tell.
Oh, wait. Nope. Sorry.
Got a rock.
I just leave it down in there. I just leave it down on.
Yeah.
I know.
Wait, what's this one?
You
I
guys,
found some.
there is.
Oh, baby, that's a seed potato. That's what they start. They
Oh,
start
you might wanna
with
keep
that,
that.
and that's what keeps growing.
I keep that. You guys keep
You
that.
can keep it because it probably won't grow this year yet.
Oh, my bad.
You okay?
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. Let's see.
Thank you.
Sometimes
Oh,
you
fun.
guys, you just like have to be like this, like. But sometimes they'll be in there, but I think we got them all. Sarah, show what potatoes you got. She has some Idaho or Yukon Gold. That's what they are.
Oh, Yukon Gold sounds pretty.
So let's see if we have any more dead ones. What we do there.
There's some right there.
I got a teeny one. Oh, look at that. That one you can keep, Sarah. That's tiny. Really tiny little one to say. Okay. Well, there are mushrooms. Aren't I poisonous mushrooms?
No.
No. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try that one more time.
Okay.
Sit right here, bud. Yeah, Johnny.
Oh, he got one.
You got one?
Good job. Good job. He got a little red one.
Hey, you wanna dig right here, Johnny? I'm gonna see what I can dig. Well, we don't have. Oh, now you gotta dig real deep in there, don't you? Yep. Oh, no, mind. Maybe I'm just got one. I didn't get all the way deep in there, but okay.
That's okay. You kind of want to like dive your hand in there
Oh,
underneath it.
oh, they're so tiny.
I just put mine back in there.
Oh wait. What was that? Nope. Soil.
Where were
I can't find it. I'm gonna get find potatoes.
Gotta be in there somewhere. It's see how the roots are way down there. You kind of have to follow the bottom of the plant.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, one. I found one.
There you go.
Oh, you just found another one. You just digged up another one.
Did I?
Yeah.
That was fun. Look at that. Oh, a big one.
Aw.
That's so much fun.
Isn't it great?
Whoops. Fun.
So, even though we have these planted in these barrels here, potatoes you can also plant in your garden. Just to let you know, you can plant those with corn, cabbage, peas, and eggplant. But try not to plant them with pumpkin, sunflowers, or cucumbers.
Oh, you can't plant them with sunflowers. Oh, how weird.
Yeah. So we have so many pumpkins growing along here. a lot of barrels. I ask Dan every time how many barrels. So
40.
40 barrels. And we planted these just like, it's not really on here, but probably in March. And now they're just starting to die and they're ready to harvest.
Do you plant seeds or do you plant little tiny potatoes? How do you plant them?
It's called slips, and it would be like a potato half where there's an eye.
Mm-hmm.
There's not an eye on. Well, is there an eye on this one?
Probably if we clean it up.
If you let it.
Probably right there, maybe.
Yeah.
Right
Oops.
on the one end.
Sorry.
Or there.
Yeah.
So
there's
wherever
your
there's an
one.
eye, you want to cut. When you cut a potato that has eyes, you want to cut each one so that the eye is there's an eye at least on each slice or slip.
Okay.
So when you plant it,
So
it'll-
you can just go to the grocery store and buy old potatoes that have eyes and then stick them in the ground like that?
yeah,
Wow. That's good.
Yeah.
I think so,
we
yeah.
buy ours. But
Yeah.
yes, I think you can. We buy ours, but I never did put up my eyes and put them in the ground. So I didn't try it. I always just kind of.
You know, sometimes you buy potatoes and they go bad. They start to grow the
Yes.
eyes because you haven't used them fast
Yeah,
enough.
you're like, oh, I need 3 bags. of
So
potatoes.
don't throw them away when they're like that. Cut them up and put them in the ground.
Are these all potatoes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
40 barrels of potatoes, you guys. So I hope everyone likes potato salad or baked potatoes
40
because
barrels of pure joy.
yeah, so you know what we
She
should
is
do?
having the best time.
We should
Potato harvesting.
we should do something with these potatoes on PALS TV maybe the next couple weeks.
Oh, we have huge.
Hey, let's go this way. Yes, they're all correct. Oh my gosh. Pumpkins, everybody. Oh, this is really early for that. I know. This is Melanie, right?
Yeah.
Melanie, you got a lot
You
there.
got 2 big ones there and 2 big ones here and a third there.
That's how big it is. I'll put my hand by it so you can see. That's how big this pumpkin is. It's huge. And she's got quite a few.
All those pumpkin growers.
There's some over there.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, they're all there. Some
Sarah,
babies
did you
there.
like to drive a red truck?
Huge.
Yeah, but that's not him.
Okay. Look at this pumpkin.
Did she know they were going to get this big?
I don't know,
How big?
but I like. how
And
she
it's a
used
pretty
orange
color.
on the pumpkin.
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
and Neonia.
And you guys like see how she has the marigolds all along her garden edge.
So the marigolds are going to help keep the worms down.
Oh my goodness, that's big. No one wants to
We have some onions growing, and onions are good with broccoli, cabbage, lettuce, tomatoes. She does have
So there's an onion
onions. Is that watermelon right there?
right there.
Watermelon.
She's got a watermelon growing here, but I don't see any. And there's a squash.
Yeah. That's what. This is a pumpkin. No. This is
Looks like
zucchini
a
or
zucchini.
something. Giant. Look at the pumpkin leaves. The pumpkin plant.
Pumpkin and watermelon together.
So this is one of our board members. One of our.
Oh, there's some more pumpkins next to her. There's another pumpkin that we found. And over here is a green one. Oh, they've got a lot of pumpkins over here. Wow.
Yeah, there look like a different variety over here if you look there.
Yeah, there was green and I got it.
Let's look at this right here. That's not good. Oh boy. That is from probably the beetles. No, they're not out yet. Do you think that's from the sun?
I think they are out.
Some kind of bug is eating this.
Yeah, they're getting holes all through them.
See?
I think the beetles are all out because I've seen a couple of them at my
And I
house.
thought it was the little flea beetles, but I can't remember if they get on this or not. Oh. Or maybe it just hasn't had enough water. I'm not sure, but we have purple green beans. I know,
Purple
it's
beans, purple green beans.
Yeah, purple beans. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Purple instead of green.
Yeah. And when you didn't you do something with these last year, Dan? When you made something?
I didn't.
Okay. Sarah, do you want to add to your collection? Oh, you're
warmer bags.
Okay.
Bring me over.
You have to get down to the carrots.
Green bean salad. You
Yep.
could have
green beans and
Green
purple
bean,
beans.
wax
and-
bean.
Sarah, I can grab you something. I can grab you something out of my car.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, look at the black tomatoes.
You guys, look at these. These are cool.
They look like giant black flakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
These are black cherry tomatoes.
They'll turn red when they're right.
Starting
Oh,
to turn red on the bottom. Oops, sorry. Starting to turn red on the bottom.
Oh, it's a good bite.
Ooh, what are
Yeah.
What
those?
was her name?
Cherries. Cherries?
Megan.
Garden.
I think they're tomatoes.
Hey, everyone, this is Kim's
Favorite part of the
favorite
garden.
part, so I'm gonna take the
Oh.
Kim, what in the world are those? Is that Queen Anne's lace?
I thought it was. I was certain, and I said, "Why did somebody grow Queen Anne's lace?" I
Yeah.
like it because the bees like it.
But
and
why?
I was told, "No, this is carrots."
Carrots?
I did not believe them until Dan pulled it out of the ground.
Oh my goodness.
So you go down here, and hopefully we'll get one. They were all planted too close together,
Yeah.
so you won't get bee carrots. And they were also volunteers, so they started very, very early in the season, and they've been let go. So when you pull them out, if I can,
Oh, they are carrots.
They're
it
carrots.
is
Rubbing
a
on.
carrot.
And although they're little, they taste just as good as the
I have
full
those.
grown
I
carrots.
have some
But
of
it
those
grew
at
into this
You
giant
do?
3-foot tall flowering plant. I had no idea.
I know.
Really thought they were.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
cool?
when I was growing up, my
Nice.
grandmother always called
I have
that
some of that
wild
this at
carrot.
home, but so I used to
Wild carrot.
Yeah, she
Not
doesn't
all
ever
of them,
call
so
it
the
Queen
plant-
Anne's lace. She called it wild carrot.
It's
You know,
wild
Queen
carrot.
Anne's lace?
Oh, is it? Because I pulled
I'll
out
try.
Queen Anne's lace and it
Wild-
doesn't have carrots on
It's
it.
Yeah.
everybody. Huh.
Queen Anne's lace has a little red.
Somebody's loud shop. Okay. So there's a lot of wild carrots in that garden. We also have some onions here that have, guess it's still called bolted when they do that. And
They have gone to seed.
that is the seed.
Pretty blue flower.
So Kim, if you took this part of the onion,
Oh yeah, that's an onion.
can you plant that?
Onion seeds. Some people grow onions from seed. A lot of people grow it just from a baby bulb.
Uh-huh.
But some people do grow it from seed. But on the bottom of each of these is an onion.
Yeah.
Somebody pulled one out.
Right here. Is this?
One that got pulled out. So this has some onions on the bottom. And again, they were probably planted kind of close together.
Yeah.
But somebody could eat that. That's a good one.
Mm. I would.
So plants are kind of fun when you let them go and do
Yeah.
what they're going to do.
Looks like a
You can grow
wildflower
onions from
field.
seed, but you have to be patient. 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
takes
heard
a while.
growing them from seed takes a while.
All right, let's walk this direction. Let's see what everyone's doing over here. Not sure on time, but we are going to walk over here.
Combination of squash and cucumber.
No, those are all.
So, if you were, can somebody hold this for me?
Yep. Got it.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
And get
What is that?
that. These are yours.
What are they?
Green, purple beans.
Purple?
Yep. So, just so everyone knows what's in Licking County, you can come here on Mondays at 5:30 to 7, and you would walk in. Gates will be open, and you can walk in, and we'll be set up right in the middle here, and then you'll be able to pick. We'll give you a bag or bring your own bag, and you can pick all your fresh vegetables and everything. It's all free. It's a fun experience. So Mondays, if you're able to, come over and see us. It's going to be through October. Okay. Well, we have about 5 minutes. Hey, I want you guys to see the trellises. Who wants to walk at the arbor? Okay, let's do it. All right. Hi. Here's one of our gardeners. This beautiful sunny day. Are you happy for the rain? Rain is good, right? Thumbs up to rain. Okay, so sorry if you're getting dizzy. All right, look, you guys. I mean, you've been here quite a few times this season, and they were just little babies growing in the boxes. But now they're finally starting to grow around the arbors. These are loofahs. So loofahs, and what we do is when they grow, I think it's like October that we're able to take them down and then dry them out, because the loofahs we slice up and we put them in, like, we dry them out, slice them up, and we put them in a soap. So it's loofah soap. Who made loofah soap last year? Sarah, did you help make loofah soap? I did not. Okay. Well, yeah. So you'll probably do it this year. We're definitely gonna.
I used a loofah soap that we made this morning.
You did?
Yeah.
Awesome. And did you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Did it smell good?
Yeah, and the bar lasts pretty long.
Yeah. And the other thing is loofah's good. I think it's a good gardener soap because it gets that dirt and stuff with the, with the whatever exfoliating.
Yeah, I actually used it on my feet because I've been walking around.
That's another thing.
And my feet were really dirty.
Yeah, and that definitely helps. I think we're almost about time, and you guys can let me know if I do run out of time. But we gotta look at the sunflower fort. Maybe I can just walk in there real quick. And okay, are we done?
We can take a look at the sunflowers.
Okay, I'm running though. Okay, you guys, this is the cutest little area, and I don't know if you've seen this lately, but see our little children's garden tools. They love coming over here. They've actually planted like peppers, and these are 2 to 5 year olds, so pretty cool. And then here's our sunflower fort. Entrance. Wow. Isn't it so neat? Look.
That is a really cool area.
Yeah.
I was so also I can't remember what you called those, but when you were making those the terrace
The loofah
that
soap?
what's that?
Loofah?
Yeah. What kind of what are you using for that? It looks like you just bend the fence over the top.
It's cattle panel.
Okay.
And we had an Eagle Scout, a Boy Scout that did his Eagle Scout project 2 summers ago. And this was his Eagle Scout project. And he brought in, we got cow panels and T-post, put T-post in, and that's what that is. So
I really like
we
that
got
setup.
that done in like a day. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And we have that at this garden, and we also did it at Everett.
Huh.
Oh, you're not familiar with the area, but Everett Park, which is like a huge skate park, and we have a garden right beside it.
Right.
And so we'll have to take you over there again, but
yeah,
yeah.
I just think that's a really cool setup. That's
I do too. It
something that-
looks really pretty.
You could grow a lot of cool stuff on that.
Yeah, we actually have, so the first 3 rows, I think we have 5. The first 3 are loofahs, and the other ones are pumpkins, gourds, all kinds of like funny pumpkins, like warty pumpkins, just weird stuff that we planted that will come up, and it'll be fun for the kids and everybody.
But you could throw zucchini up there or cucumbers and just have them dangle down too, huh?
Yeah, we did bush beans too. Pole beans, sorry, get that confused. Pole beans, the climbing ones on them last year. Yeah, so we do love them, and it looks so pretty,
It does, yeah. No, it looks like you could set up a couple of those and have weddings and stuff there
I know,
with the plants and stuff. Yeah,
it would be a cool
really
photo shoot or something.
It does. Yeah. Well, thank you for showing us all of that stuff. And thank all of our friends from PALS of helping out today, and
thanks guys.
And all of our friends at Together We Grow. They're always teaching us new things and always showing us the cool side of gardening. So
Yeah.
thank you guys again. So
Thank
we'll
you.
be back. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for everyone else.
Well, wait.
We will be doing some figurine painting, so that'll be really interesting as well. So we'll see you guys soon.
Okay.
Well, I'll go set up for the next segment, and I will let all of you guys take yourselves off of mute and socialize for a little bit. So we'll see you
Okay.
guys here shortly.
Bye, guys.